guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about the 4 different organizing styles, and we're going to talk about different organizing products and solutions that work for each different style. If you have no idea about the 4 different organizing styles, I'm going to put a link to a free test below that you can take to discover your style. But we're going to jump right in with a butterfly. So a butterfly, as you know, is a really visual person, but they need fast and simple, easy organizing solutions. Especially with things like paper, traditional filing cabinets don't work. That's the opposite of how a butterfly's brain works. So they need basket systems. They're like basket crazy, like a ladybug. They need to be able to drop their things in without giving it a second thought. So here's why a basket works for paper. It's kind of in chronological order. So once you come home with your bills or things that you've paid and you want to keep it, you can put them in a basket, and as you stack it, the bottom's going to be January, then February, then March and April. It's simple, but it's also organized at the same time. So that really works for a butterfly. Also, consider taking off the closet doors, because here's what doesn't work for a butterfly. Taking off your coat, opening up a closet door, taking out a hanger, putting your coat on the hanger, putting it back in the closet, shutting the door. Listen, it's too many steps. It's too many steps for me too, so I get it. So consider taking off the closet doors or using hooks instead. Butterflies need simple, fast systems, clear containers, open shelving with bins and baskets on it, lots of hooks, pegboard organizing systems. It has to be so simple and visual in order to work. Now let's talk about a bee. A bee is really visual like a butterfly, but they're meticulous. They love detailed organizing systems. They don't want to shove their stuff in a basket. They don't want everything all mixed together. They want things put away properly. It's more important to them that they can find things again and know where everything is. So open shelving definitely works for them, but not just one bin to jumble everything up. They need separate containers, or they're just happy to put things on a shelf. The big thing for a bee is they have to take the time to set the systems up in the first place, because once their systems are set up, they're going to have no problem maintaining it. When it comes to paper, a traditional filing cabinet is great because it's really micro-sorted, but it's not visual at all. So I recommend a binder system instead. Colorful binders with the labels on the spine are perfect for the bee brain. It's still visual, but really meticulously organized. So take a few minutes to set up binder systems for your papers. Any really visual system will work for a bee. So pegboards, shelving, hooks of course work for bees as well. And if you do want to use containers, make sure that they're clear or color-coded or clearly labeled, and make sure that they have dividers inside so that you can micro-organize your heart out. Now let's talk about a ladybug. A ladybug likes visual simplicity, so they don't like to see a lot of stuff, but they need fast and easy systems. Like, I'm a ladybug, so we're kinda lazy. We want to be able to toss our things away like a butterfly without giving it a second thought. We don't mind going through a bin and rummaging around to find what we're looking for. It's the putting it away where we struggle. So baskets, oh my gosh, all the baskets. That's what works for a ladybug, either on shelving or behind closed doors, but just make sure that you're giving that visual simplicity. So opt for baskets that are all the same color so they kind of blend into the background. When it comes to paper organization for a ladybug, a basket system that works for a butterfly also works for you. So stacking in one bin that says paid bills 2018, but I also really love this little organizer. It's an accordion file folder. I'm gonna put a link down below to a couple of places that you can find this, but it's great because it hides the clutter out of sight, but it's still fast and really easy to use. Last but not least, we have the Cricut. And a Cricut is a total traditional organizer, so almost all traditional organizing systems are made for their brain type. They have no problem using a filing cabinet or binders or closet organizing systems. They prefer to have things behind closed doors and with really micro-detailed systems. The biggest issue for a Cricut is that they're a little bit of a perfectionist, so until they have the time to set up a system properly or the time to put things away properly, they tend to pile. So I'm going to suggest good enough organizing. Maybe incorporating some of the Ladybug or Butterfly systems for fast and easy solutions. You can always go back and make it perfect later. A really great system for a Cricut is called the Freedom Filer. It's way too complicated for my Ladybug brain, but it's a really great paper organizing system that most Cricuts absolutely love. And the best part is it's already set up for you. I'm gonna put a link down below so you can check that out. If you want to learn more about your organizing type, I'm going to put a link down to my website where you can take the free test and get the free ebook, but I'm also going to shamelessly plug my new book called The Clutter Connection, which is all about the 4 different styles and the connection between your brain type and your clutter, and how you don't have to change you or your personality, you just have to change the systems that you use in order to finally get organized for good. So yeah, pre-order that book, you guys. I'm gonna put the link down below, and I'll see you next time. So thanks so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. I'm gonna share a story time that I've actually shared before, but I'm sharing it again because it's one of my favorites and I'm totally out of other stories. So I was in Chatham, which is where I'm from, Chatham, and when you're in Chatham, you gotta go to Taco Bell because it's like the most rank, rundown, nasty Taco Bell, which somehow makes the tacos taste even better. Now you think you have no, you haven't seen the Chatham Taco Bell. So anyways, I pull into the Chatham Taco Bell and I go up and I'm ordering, right? I'm waiting for the lady to say like, hey, can I take your order? And I'm reading the big screen. Of course I know what I want. It's always the same, man. It's the big box deal because I like Taco Bell. Anyways, this guy's honking behind me. He's honking and he's hanging out his window yelling, "Hey moron! Hey moron!" There's a big line of people honking. That's the garbage can! It looked... Why did they put the garbage can right beside... And it wasn't a normal garbage can, it looked like a speaker. And they put it right beside the big sign where you order. The actual speaker was like around the freaking corner. So yeah, I sat for probably 10 minutes with a big line trying to order at the garbage can at Taco Bell. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.